I didn't arrive at chiropractic school on a straight or expected path. Before this journey, I already had a career in business. I was paid well, successful on a path that many people would consider secure. From the outside, everything looked right, but during COVID, like many other people, I decided to look at my health as a whole, and chiropractic came into my journey. I was thankfully recommended to a place that practiced chiropractic according to its true principles, and for the first time, someone explained it in a way that truly made sense. I began care, and right before my eyes, my health started to transform. But what surprised me most was that the transformation wasn't just physical, it was mental. I truly believe the statement that chiropractors adjust minds and spines, because through chiropractic and through my body's ability to heal, my mind opened in ways I didn't expect. It led me back to the most important relationship in my life with Jesus Christ, one I had felt distant from for a really long time. Chiropractic helped me heal in ways I didn't even know possible, and it continues to surprise me every single day. Through that healing, I learned something else, a deep respect for chiropractic itself. Not just as a profession, but as a responsibility. I came to understand the power, the philosophy, and the trust that comes with caring for the nervous system. Chiropractic stopped being something I received and became something I deeply honored. Once that happened, I knew I needed to learn more. I walked away from that comfortable job, went back to school to complete some prerequisites, and took what became one of the clearest decisions of my life. Nearly 2 years later, I began this program. The doors opened with little resistance, and I knew it was exactly where I was meant to be. But clarity doesn't mean the absence of fear. At first, I honestly didn't believe I was capable. Even with encouragement around me, there was that quiet doubt. That kind many of us may carry. I told myself I would try one quarter. If it didn't work, I'd walk away knowing I had tried. Also, my mindset was $10,000 was a lot cheaper than $300,000. And that taught me another lesson. You don't have to see the whole path. You just have to be willing to take the first step. And I feel like that's pretty applicable all throughout chiropractic school. Most of my struggles during this time weren't academic. They were actually mental. And this program pushes you to grow in ways you could never imagine. It demands discipline, humility, and trust in the process. Which led me to one of the biggest takeaways from this journey. Growth doesn't happen when things feel easy. It happens when we stay committed anyway. I would not be here without the people who walked alongside me. So I'm thankful for my family. I literally asked them, can you please make sure you call me? Because there's times in this program, I'm sure you all know, that you can literally feel like you can't do anything except study. So thank you. I love you guys. My fiance, for being my constant in laughter, security, and support. He truly has, I met him here, right? They say you either get divorced, married, or pregnant, so I'm getting married. So, my friends, both those who grew closer and those whose path changed, thank you for lessons you brought into my life and the ones you continue to bring to me. And to the people here who said the right things at the right time, supported me when I felt unsure, and made this place feel more like a family than just an institution. Thank you. Only a little bit more. This journey taught me that chiropractic is about far more than technique. It's about service, responsibility, and respect. Respect for the profession, for the philosophy behind it, and for the people who place their trust in our hands. Standing here now doesn't feel like an ending. It honestly feels like a foundation. And if there's one thing this journey continues to remind us, is this: you don't have to feel ready to begin, you just have to be willing to grow. I'm deeply grateful for this journey, for the lessons it gave me, and for the growth that came with it, because it's shaping the kind of doctor and the kind of person I'm becoming. So thank you.